a few drops of rain will not be stopping the bargain seekers from flocking to the Sylvan Lake for the huge city-wide garage sale. Participants have been getting ready for days now, pulling things out of the basement and the closets, moving them to the garages to be tagged. You never know what hidden treasures you'll find. Sales get underway actually already, right? I think it technically started at 9 o'clock in the prettiest little city in Michigan. And, you know, I think so many people don't realize it's sponsored by the Sylvan Lake Home and Garden Tour. And with us this morning on the show, Cindy, Hannah, and Marylou. Marylou, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce your last name. How are you guys today?
Good. We're great. Thank you. Staying dry. Come
okay.
Join us.
So Marylou, how do you pronounce your last name?
Gasiorowski.
Gasiorowski.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I was close. I could have faked it until I made it, right?
Sure.
So because the two of you are involved with the sponsorship of this, and I love this because we all have garage sales. But can you tell us, like, how did this get started? Because in Sylvan Lake, which I think you don't see in any other community, I've never heard of it before, people have to get a permit, but the permit goes towards your organization.
It does. It does. Marylou and I were part of this. We still are part of the Sylvan Lake Home and Garden Tour. Mm-hmm. And about 5 years ago, the gal that was really also on our committee for the Home and Garden Tour moved out of the city. And so Marylou and I raised our hand and said, that would be fun. We'll take it on. So this is our fourth time doing the garage sale. We had a 1 year delay due to COVID, mm-hmm. but now we're back. Second year in a row, and it's a huge success.
It is. It is. And it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so everybody still gets to enjoy their holiday on Sunday and Monday. And it's from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. each day. And we have, as you can see, we have all kinds of houses that participate. And you can just go up and down the streets and visit each of the different houses and see all kinds of different great stuff.
And there is so much stuff. So I dropped off the tripod there earlier this morning to Cindy, and people were already circling the neighborhood looking. They're like sharks waiting for everyone to open up because you want to be the first one, right?
Yes. Well, you can see the activity already today. Yes. Thursday is usually our busiest day. Absolutely.
Yep. If we could camera and turn it around, you would see we're surrounded by cars. There's people just walking up and down going into this garage sale right here at 2271 Garland. Mm-hmm. They've got a row of bikes, housewares, yep. children's clothes. They even have a beer tap. They have it's incredible the amount of things, and furniture and lamps, yep. and interesting artifacts. You never know what you find.
I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the bikes behind you guys. I'm like, how'd they get that many bikes? Maybe just, you know, I know last year, so I'm in Kego, and last year we did our garage sale, and it was really my sister and my brother's garage sale. Right? They just bring their stuff over, and then I had to manage it. So I'm guessing that's kind of the same way with this home, because that's a lot of bikes.
Well, it's funny because with each home you will find something special. Yes. Some people have a lot of furniture. This one has a lot of bikes. There's a home, I think it's over on Woodland, which has bird houses, and I mean hundreds of bird houses, because that's what the gentleman does, is manufactures these birdhouses from anything he can find. It could be a cowboy boot or a tea kettle.
Those are great.
So, and looks like we've got some garage sale people right now that bought some things that are pulling out right next to us.
Marylou, can I ask you, because this is more than just a community event, it actually goes back into supporting the community. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what the money raised goes to do in Sylvan Lake?
We use it definitely to sponsor improvements in the neighborhood. So we've gathered the funds from both our home and garden tour in the past and then the garage sale to put toward things. We've been deciding on a couple different things. For instance, memorial benches. There are some memorial benches that were put out recently for some of our former Home and Garden Tour members who have passed on, but anything that might benefit or improve the community. It's definitely a community event.
Yeah.
Have you guys found, because I know there was one last year, even though it was COVID, we still did go out. Is it bigger this year? Because, you know, during COVID, we were all stuck at home and we realized we have a lot of crap in our houses, right? And you want to start getting rid of it, and a garage sale is the best way to do it.
Well, last year, I think we had about 62 permits that were sold. We're waiting for an updated list right now, but at the end of the day yesterday, we were at 42. Mm-hmm. Permits are still being sold right now, and we'll actually run around the neighborhood and check our list and make sure they bought a permit. So we might even be adding to the list. It's easily, you know, getting to 50 is an easy number. Yep. And, you know, I gotta say though, even if you're not hosting a garage sale, this is an awesome opportunity to just go out your door, go meet your neighbors, shake hands, introduce yourself. And it's kind of like the kickoff to summer, and then everybody has their warm, fuzzy, neighborly feelings inside their heart, and we just carry on for the rest of the summer, having a wonderful time.
So what's the most unusual thing through the years that you guys have seen out there?
I'm going to share.
You've got it? Okay.
Well, we have a picture that we took a few years ago of a giant Ninja Turtle statue that was just so fun to promote that this house had a Ninja Turtle standing in front of the driveway. So there's been that. There's been the antiques are my favorite, because some of these houses have been around for 100 years. So some of the families have really amazing, different, unique antiques. So that's always fun. And then there's always, the neighborhood is constantly growing. So there's always kid stuff, kid toys, children's clothing. So there's all kinds of great.
Yeah, I hear there's a cat tower on Glenwood that's in high demand.
I did see that, by the way, because they posted some of these pre-sales on Facebook. But what I saw there too is they had this really cute dog planter, and I was like, oh, I hope that's not gone by the time I get out there this afternoon.
We'll check for you.
Right? I mean, I'm a dog person because, you know, dogs rule and cats drool. Don't tell anyone I said. Oh, well, we can say that because, you know, we're dog people. No. But if I can, because I know you guys are kind of locked down, just because I put you up on a tripod, but can you kind of swing it a little bit so we can see a little bit more about like what they have? And we can still talk too. Marylou, the great thing about this is, oh my gosh, look at those bikes. Oh, an old school, like, 10-speed bicycle. Kelvin, would you know how to ride one of those?
Oh, totally.
I know this house too, by the way. This is on Garland. Is this this isn't Gwen's house though, is it? It's a few doors down from Gwen.
Jim.
Oh, okay. I'm going to be going over there. Hey, can I ask you guys too? I'm sorry, I'm shopping while you're going up and down. I'm shopping with you, if you don't mind. You know, thank you for doing this. But if I can ask to talk about a little bit more. This is more than a garage sale. This is really the heart of your community, and this is what makes Sylvan Lake a special community.
It is. You're absolutely right.
You guys did great. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm going to be like, could you hold that? Could you hold that? Could you hold that? But I mean, I love that you guys are doing this. It's, you know, it really is a special community that you live in.
It is. We love it.
Oh, well, anything else maybe I didn't ask before I let you guys go?
Well, it's such a fun day, and it's such a fun time, and
we look forward to seeing you shop.
Yeah, come join.
I will. I have a little smart car, so usually everyone sees me in my little smart car. So last year, just so you guys know, I went and I hijacked some of your customers because I had mine in Kego and no one was coming to my neighborhood. You guys were packed, and so I went over and I handed out cards with little, you know, my address on them, and then I gave them wine.
Well, that's one. do is we pair it with the Kego Harbor sale, same dates. I think they continue on to Sunday.
Yep.
But that way it will hopefully generate more business for everybody. And Marylou's the social media expert, and she puts all of the garage sale information out to the various websites so that they know this is happening, which is why this place is so busy right now.
Lots of cars.
Yeah. Hey, one last question for you. About how many people actually come from outside the area? So even though it's held in Sylvan and it's held in Kego, this is really an area event I think so many people look forward to.
But let's ask some customers. Hey, where are you guys from?
West Bloomfield.
Woohoo!
That's a pretty quick question.
There we go. See? Look at that. It's
I do think.
Wait,
surrounding
somebody's trying to buy your tripod.
Hey, wait a minute.
we gotta protect that. It's proprietary.
She did say, she's like, I'm going to keep it in the house until you come back to get it, because we had that too. Like they'll try to buy everything that's out there. So, well, thank you so much to the both of you. I know you guys have crazy schedules, especially over the next few days. So we appreciate your time. And I like this though, because it really gives people a feel for what's going on. And again, it's happening in Sylvan Lake. Sylvan Lake is through Saturday. Kego's runs through Sunday. I know you guys put 9 to 4, but trust me, people are usually there like way early and way later. But thank you guys so much. And I love what you're doing for your community. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having
you.
us.
Happy weekend, and maybe I'll see you on the lake this weekend.
Perfect.